Hey, my name is Tiffany, and this is my awesome marriage story. Micah and I first married in 2010. Within our first year of marriage, he graduated college. We both got new jobs in a new state, and we found out we were pregnant. We found out really quickly that our foundation wasn't what it should be. Life got pretty heavy pretty quick, and we found out that we did not know how to be in a marriage together and be two healthy individuals. We had this picture of marriage from what our parents had shown us, but that was all that it was. It was a picture. And we tried to do the things that we saw our parents do and saw other healthy marriages do. We plugged into a good church. We tried to surround ourselves with good people, but at the end of the day, our foundation was not Christ. And we were two very broken people, and it made for a broken marriage. Time went on, and I voiced repeatedly that I needed more, and that maybe we should do counseling. And Micah at that time was swamped with work, really consumed with being this successful man and father, someone that we could both be proud of, and it became all consuming for him. And so he was not in a place to do counseling with me. We both kind of just coexisted under the same roof, and he began to disconnect, and I became involved in some unhealthy relationships. It equaled disaster, and in 2014, I filed for divorce. The next 2 years were pretty tough. I felt the hand of God nudging me back to my marriage, but my flesh resisted with everything that I had. I was not going to be the woman who divorced her husband and then remarried him. But pride comes before the fall. And I knew that that's what God had for me. I knew that he was not done with my marriage. He was not done with our story. And no matter how hard I resisted, he never let up. And so in 2016, I said, you know what, God? You tell me what you want me to do. You tell me where you want me to go, and I'm going to do it. I'm just going to trust you with all of it. And he very clearly told me Oklahoma. Oklahoma was now where Micah was living for his job. And so I packed me and my little girl up, and we moved to Oklahoma. The first few months, we co-parented well. We got along. We lived separate lives, but we did a good job working together for our little girl, and we did a good job being cordial, but that was it. Around the holidays, I was at work, and I got a text message from Micah that said that he had found a counselor through our church, Life Church, and that he had called and he had made an appointment. And I knew that if he was willing, I had to be willing. And so I agreed to go. We went to counseling weekly and then bi-weekly and then once a month. And towards the latter part of 2017, Micah and I remarried. Our story is one of healing and restoration. I can honestly say that God didn't just fix all the broken pieces. He gave us something new. We have a marriage that we invest in, that we have always prayed for, and that we work really, really hard to protect. We have 3 beautiful children, and it has honestly just been a dream what God has done for us. No, our marriage isn't perfect, and life is not super easy. In fact, we have seen lots of different roller coasters in the last couple of years since we've been remarried, but the difference has been what our marriage is built on this time, and the foundation that we have. We are no longer 2 people trying to do things our way. We are 2 people who have been joined together through the bond of Christ, and we try really hard to love each other well and to protect our marriage, and a lot of that is due to the resources and to the time and the energy of Dr. Kim and the Awesome Marriage team. In the last couple years, I have been asked to be a part of the team. I volunteered for several years, and now I'm on staff as a care support person. If you email Awesome Marriage, chances are you're going to talk to me. I'm going to pray with you, and I'm going to love on you, because that's what we do, and that's who we are, and that comes from the atmosphere that Dr. Kim and Miss Nancy have created. And so I am super thankful for our story, for our brokenness that has now been made new and made whole, and I'm super thankful for what God is doing in the world of Awesome Marriage.